Hello there. After 75 exciting and educative contests, it's down to the wire this morning. 3 schools, all former champions, are in to win the coveted trophy as well as the bragging rights. Defending champions St. Peter's Senior High School in Kwetia, St. Augustine's College, Cape Coast, and Presbyterian Boys Senior High School called it Presec Legon will this morning battle it out to see who emerges winner of the 2019 National Science and Maths Quiz. While Presec is talking about a record set title, St. Peter's is hoping for a back-to-back record, and Ogasco wants the trophy back in their fold after 12 years. Big question, who will Motherlack smile on? This is the AM show, and it's the final countdown to the big events. The clock has started tick-tocking already, and we're ready to serve you with all you need or what you need to know concerning the 2019 National Science and Maths Quiz. My name is Mama Vioso Abuaje, live from the studio, but live from the National Theatre is Kojo Yangsin. Good morning, Kojo.
Good morning to you, Mama V, and it's good to hear you this morning. I've got to say, though, right here in the National Theatre, it is the calm before the storm. If you look behind me, this is the theatre of dreams, the arena in which the gladiatorial contest will be unfolding today. You can see that the columns are already divided naturally into 3, which gives you a signal that there are 3 contenders who are about to battle it out for supremacy, for intellectual and academic supremacy at the National Science and Maths Quiz. So, of course, the 3 schools so evenly matched at this point: St. Augustine's College, St. Peter's, and of course, Presec Legon. These 3 schools have annihilated the competition on their way to the top. All 3 of them have shown their mettle as being the absolute best. But right now, only one will be able to lift their heads higher above the rest. Right here, you can see that the National Theatre is being prepared for the event. You can see the cleaners as they go between the aisles and do the final cleanup to make sure that the place is neat and hospitable for all of those who will be sitting here today, including the Minister for Education, as we are told by the organizers. There will be many other dignitaries. You'll see them seated here in the front alongside the timekeepers and the score keepers, all here in front. The schools will be lined up, their supporting groups and the Jama groups will all be lined up here. You'll see some of them up in the galleries as well. And you will notice that they've already got their tables set up here for the officials who will be keeping time and who will be keeping score. Okay. Now, another thing that this year we are bound to see, because we see it every year, is an overspill. So out in the foyer, there will be out in the grounds, there will be a van which will be airing all the events from inside this chamber, inside this auditorium, for the benefit of those who could not find seats in here. But why don't we quickly, oh, by the way, that's a crane for the production team. They'll be using that to run one of the cameras around for the panoramic scenes that you'll be seeing on your screens on the JoyNews channel. So let's very quickly walk around so I can show you what the set will look like. But oh, just before that, I wonder whose shirt this is. Yes, well, maybe that's an omen of things to come. But let me walk you around the set very quickly. Of course, the quiz mistress will sit in her usual position, facing all the teams at a right angle. They've basically reproduced the set from the University of Ghana Business School right here, faithfully done so. The only difference here being that there is a bit more space because it's a much bigger stage. So, of course, you'll have the contestants sitting here. The brand new smart boards, which will be behind each contestant's desk, so that when they do their work, it can show on the board. This, of course, is where they will sit with their buzzer, ready to buzz in and answer questions before their opponents get the chance to do so. The ever-present scoreboard, where the quiz mistress will stand to begin the show. And I can't wait for 10:30, when she will stand right here and announce the beginning of a wonderful, wonderful contest. The other two schools, of course, you will see them seated at their desks here, conferring with their arms around each other as they normally do when they are getting into the spirit of things. So as you can see, we are ready for action. We're ready for drama. We're ready for excellence and a performance of the lifetimes of these young boys who are coming up to represent their schools and hopefully take the crown, Mamavi.
And that's absolutely a very detailed description of what exists now, the National Theatre, and what is to come later on today. But you know, on our show, it's a build-up to what to expect at the National Theatre this morning. So you've got to stay with us. Kojo Singh coming to you live from the National Theatre. Competing schools, well, there's a lot to expect. Stay with us. When we come back, here's the AM News.